Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name's Luna Rhodes, channel name Luna Avengers, so thank you ever so much for joining me. So yes, I've taken a short hiatus from YouTube because work has been working, life has been lifing, and but we're back guys. And what a week. This is Michael week and I'm heading off to see the movie today. I'm all decked out, of course, quite subtle, not over the top, because I just want to go in as a movie fan as well as a Michael Jackson fan, which I am. And guys, I am aware of the initial responses to this film. I'm still going to go in completely impartial, not to allow anything to sway my opinion, but at the same time I'm still expecting absolute excellence because there's no other artist like this. There's none. So guys, please do comment below. As I say, if you've already seen this movie, let me know your thoughts. Hopefully this is going to be a good reaction, guys. So I'll see you on the flip. Do subscribe, do hit that thumbs up, and I shall see you soon.
Jawohl.
Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name's Luna Rhodes, channel name Luna Avengers, so welcome guys. So this is my follow-up reactionary review of Michael. Now I've already done a kind of reactionary discussion straight from the cinema with my friend Julius. If you haven't seen that video, do check it out, be very much appreciated, and let me know your thoughts on this movie. If you've seen it, let me know. So guys, as everyone knows, this is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I am a major Michael Jackson fan. I had the opportunity to see him as a child and the latter part of his career. So that's my background. So Michael the movie, let me just start with this. Jaafar Jackson, first of all, fantastic.
I like it.
I tell you, come award season, his name needs to be in the conversation. He was absolutely electrifying. What Jaafar delivered here wasn't just a performance, it was transformative. He was mesmerizing. There were moments in this film where he completely dissolved into Michael Jackson, and I was completely breathtaken. It was as if you're not watching an actor portray a legend, you're watching echoes of the legend himself. Jaafar Jackson, as I say, come award season, his name needs to be in the conversation, otherwise there's no conversation, and I cannot state that enough. Wow, he captured every single minutiae that is Michael Jackson. Just the facial expressions, the look, I was like, is this Michael? Is this some footage I've not seen before? It was that uncanny. And for me, the moment that reaches absolute peak cinema was the creation of Beat It. If you've seen the movie, you know, okay? That segment of Beat It, it felt like stepping behind the curtain of history, as if being granted a private window into Michael Jackson's creative mind and process. It was precise, so sensational. I'm telling you, the film was operating on a different level here. That whole segment of Beat It, wow, just boss level, okay? Whew. Jaafar, I say, a round of applause, seriously. You did that, you effing did that. And I don't say this lightly. I believe there is no one right now or in the future who could have portrayed Michael to this level. Fantastic. This movie is 100% worth a watch. I've never seen Michael Jackson portrayed with such accuracy. His cadence, the countenance, the eccentricities, the minutiae of, you know, those facial movements. It was absolutely fantastic. 100% award worthy. However, this is where the conversation does shift a little with this film. Now, while Jaafar Jackson is that great as Michael Jackson, I would have to say this. This movie depicts a segment of Michael Jackson's life, and so people shouldn't expect certain stories to be depicted in this movie because they have made it quite clear that this movie it's a part one, number one, and there's a prerequisite with this film that because of contractual agreements with the estate, there's certain stories that cannot be depicted. So people wanting those stories to be depicted, have a word at yourself. They've already stated that certain stories are not going to be depicted, so that shouldn't be a slant on the movie. Now, what I would say with this film was that, I'll be honest guys, even though certain stories was omitted from this film, and as I say, it's a part one, I would say that the script could have been richer. It could have given more depth. I felt that the script as it was had a lot of spaces and voids, and that it almost felt like a skeletal or framework of a script rather than a full fleshed out script. I would say felt fragmented, and after a line was delivered, there was pause, 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 empty space, void, and then someone else will respond. And that's where I had issues with this film. The spaces and voids with the script, I would say. There were certain parts of the film where conversations that began but didn't fully land. There were emotional beats that arrived without the emotional depth to anchor them. I believe there was enough story up to that point of Michael Jackson's life to deliver a really rich script. Also, the Jackson 5, Michael Jackson's brothers, who were pivotal to the origins of Michael. I felt that we didn't get a script that really honored the brothers. If you didn't know Michael Jackson's brothers on going into the cinema, you wouldn't know them on coming out. Yes, this is a movie about Michael. It's a biopic about Michael, but they were part of the band. And I would have liked a screenplay, a script that would have defined those characters a bit better, yeah? And Joe Jackson, played by Colman Domingo, it was good. I would say his lines were somewhat cyclical. It was like, okay, we've seen this scene, he's had this conversation. Okay, this is somewhat repetitive. Give me something more. Because I know how I would have written that script, okay? But I just felt that it was very limited. And in terms of the family, you have the brothers and then you have the sisters. I understand that Janet didn't want to sign on to be depicted in the film. I don't know what happened with Rebbie, but we just needed them in this film. It just felt there was a major void there. And just as me being honest, guys. And then there were the magnificent musical sequences. As I say, I've already talked a lot about the Beat It sequence. I would say with Thriller, just nitpicking, he did an amazing job, but I would have tweaked some of the dance sequences a bit and tweaked that whole scene as it was shot. I wanted to see John Landis, why he wasn't in frame. Put him in frame. I mean, what are you doing? There's certain characters that should have been given more airtime. John Landis. Well, it was Brooke Shields, you know, and there were certain elements I would have tweaked with this film. I'm just being candid. I would have tweaked it to make it my kind of, you know, boss-ass movie, because this is Michael Jackson. As a musician, you're not going to get anything better. I stand on that. I don't care. And you had the perfect casting of Jaafar Jackson playing his uncle. When I tell you he was great, he was absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. I would have just tweaked the script, tweaked the sound design, tweaked the music. I would have elevated it with more modern percussion and just give it that kick, you know, so the audience are fully enveloped with the sound. Give me more bass, man. Give me something. As I say, the best part of this film, hands down, the sequence and creation of Beat It. Boss. Best part of this movie, hands down for me. And of course, young Michael. I have to give props to the young actor who played young Michael. He did a fantastic job. I know he was lip singing over a certain song in this film. It reduced me to tears. Absolutely wonderful. So Michael the movie, it is good. I would have tweaked a few elements, as I've just stated, with this film to make it my kind of boss level. I appreciate the limitations in terms of what they can depict. That's absolutely fine. Sound design, remixing of songs, a richer script, tweak some of those elements, and you would have the perfect movie. Absolutely the perfect movie, because you have the perfect actor, the perfect casting as Michael. Jaafar, you absolutely nailed it. You are the best part. Jaafar is the best part of this movie. I'm talking to the camera as if I'm talking to Jaafar, but Jaafar is really the best part of this film, and thank goodness he absolutely nailed it. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Brilliant. So that's my review, guys. A good movie, but I would have tweaked a few things to make it a great movie. Okay, that's just my humble opinion, but it's all subjective. But guys, please do comment below. Let me know your thoughts on Michael the movie. Have you seen it? Do you agree with me that certain elements could have been tweaked to really elevate it to the next level great? That's what I would have done. And if they're gonna make a part 2, I beg, Universal, Lionsgate, I need to see it before it's released. Okay. As I said in my teaser trailer, I know how this movie needs to go. I said it then, I need to be in the room where it happens. Okay. I would love to be in the room and give my opinion before they release. Guys, please do comment below, let me know your thoughts on Michael the movie, and I shall be back on the flip. Have a wonderful week and weekend ahead. Do go out and enjoy Michael the movie. You're gonna have a fun time, but I know what I would have done with this film. Give it to me. Okay, but anyway, I'm yammering. Adios for now. Bye.